Hello, welcome back. Today, continuing our little series on supplemental education topics, and we're talking about JumpStart third grade. So, just a little bit of a refresher. Computer games can be a great way to connect entertainment with reinforcement of education topics for some kiddos and adults too. Though today we're interested in the benefits of education topic reinforcement or education through games, depending on how you're approaching it, specifically. And JumpStart third grade Mystery Mountain was a game developed and published by JumpStart Games with an initial release date of December 1996. As the title implies, the game is intended to help teach kids a third grade curriculum at the time of its release. The premise of the game is the following. Professor Spark has invented a time machine, among other wonderful inventions, hidden away in Mystery Mountain. Professor Spark is presently away doing special science help and talking as he frequently does. During this time, however, his daughter Polly fails a quiz at school, so she plots and sends away her father's robots back in time to change history's inventors and researchers and discoveries to fit her answers. Her personal robot, however, Botley, manages to escape and tries to get help, running into your kiddo or you, whoever's playing the game, looking for their help to save their robot friends and fix time. Along the way, they have to figure out where Polly has hidden items required to open the time machine door and solve the riddles related to where in time she sent each specific robot in order to bring them back to the present and fix history. So each of the rooms throughout the mountain have educational puzzles to solve. In the kitchen, you do fractions. And you do multiplication, addition, and subtraction to get in. You study art, whether it's history or creation of art, or different facets of art, facts about art, in the art collection, music in the concert hall, and word puzzles in the concert, on the door to get in the concert hall, math in the generator room, environmental and animal questions in the shrink room and biosphere. In the robot maze, there's some basic programming concepts. In the observatory, there's the study of constellations and how they got their names. And finally, in the time machine room, there's multiple topics covered from science and history. So, JumpStart third grade is something that I used as a supplemental education tool when I was younger, and looking back at it now, I still think that it holds up really well, that the information's still really helpful. It seems still pretty closely connected to a regular third grade curriculum, pretty closely from what I could tell. It does hold up well, and I would definitely say that it's something worth looking into. While the JumpStart company seems to have closed, you can still buy versions of JumpStart third grade through some authorized online retailers that sell versions that are made to run on current computers, and there are ways to get it that are a little more questionable that can be found online as well, as there usually is with most older computer programs. And I think it is something that is worth considering if you're looking for educational material for a kiddo or someone who's just looking to learn that kind of content bracket, the third grade content bracket. It's a great reference point, if nothing else, or a reinforcement point. It's not something I would necessarily use as a core curriculum, but it is a great reinforcer for those topics for individuals. That's my opinion. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments. Have you played JumpStart third grade Mystery Mountain? What do you think about this game or other games in the JumpStart series? Have you played other ones? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on this, or any other supplemental education topics that you'd like to hear or talk about. Let me know. Thank you for watching. I'm glad you're here. Just don't give up on whatever you're working on, and thank you. So, what do you think? Do you agree with me on this? Have you played JumpStart 3rd Grade Mystery Mountain? Have you played other JumpStart games other than this one? Are there other supplemental education games or books or topics or concepts or anything that you think would be great to talk about either down in the comments or on this channel? Please let me know. And please hit like and subscribe to stay up to date with more content like this, universal design, and other topics on this channel. Before we go, I want to say thank you for watching. I want to let you know that I'm glad that you're here. I want you to know that your family and your words and who you are matter, that life and can be really hard, and especially when you have people you care about who don't fit the normal bill for things, as the world likes to put it, and that doesn't change value or worth of an individual or a family, and that often the world struggles with integration of different thoughts and ideas and even different ways of wording things. That doesn't change your value. That doesn't change your worth. That doesn't change anything about you or your family or your loved one's worth or value. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're alive. I'm glad you're doing whatever it is you're doing to contribute, however it is you do. You are loved. You do matter. You do make a difference. I just want to make sure that you know that. And I'll see you next time.